Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Dancer's family makes appeal for cops to arrest attacker. Family members of dancehall Jennifer Spirit Sawyers, who was stabbed earlier this week, are demanding that police arrest the perpetrator of the attack. Claudine Grant, mother-in-law of the injured dancer, said that Sawyers is lucky to be alive. Jen could have been killed. What would I tell my grandson? The police need to do their jobs. Somebody came and took a statement. Yet still, the woman who stabbed Jen is on social media posting all kinds of things. It makes the police force look weak, she said. Grant thanked members of the public for the outpouring of support, especially those who donated blood to the blood bank to facilitate the dancer's surgery. Thanks to everyone who gave blood. Jen did the surgery on Tuesday morning, and she is now out of danger zone, thank God. She called me about 5 minutes yesterday to say that she was feeling a numbness in her hand, and I told her to tell the nurses to tell the doctor to make a note of it, she explained. Sawyers is a member of the Royalty Divas dance group. Grant says that an arrest should be made because her daughter-in-law could have died. She was about to enter the car when she was stabbed from behind under her lower left shoulder. It could have easily been her heart. Them stab her in. Hell no, we are pressing charges. We are not hungry, Grant said. Efforts to contact the police who took the statement proved futile. Epileptic elderly man shot in Westmoreland. An elderly man was shot and injured after gunmen traded bullets in Vietnam District White House in Westmoreland on Wednesday morning. The Police Corporate Communications Unit CCU confirmed the incident. Reports from residents are that shortly after 8 a.m., they heard about 10 gunshots that they believe were aimed at killing a former most wanted man in a neighboring community. During the crossfire, the elderly man, who was sitting in a chair on his veranda, was shot in his leg. The man is believed to be in his late 60s. Reporters understand that the injured man was rushed to the Black River Hospital by a friend, where he was admitted and is undergoing treatment. Requesting not to be named, a relative told reporters that she had a strong feeling something bad was going to happen on Wednesday morning. "Me dreamed it last night, and me did a cry out to God," the woman said. She added that when she got the news, she was not as frightened because her family member is a Christian. The woman disclosed that the injured man has epilepsy and has been ailing for some time. She described yesterday's morning incident as sad. Taxi operators bail extended in Manchester mob killing case. Orlando Powell, the Manchester taxi operator charged with murder in relation to May 6 mob killing of 61-year-old Shefton Campbell, has his bail extended when he appeared in the Manchester Parish Court on Wednesday. Campbell, who was described as a well-respected citizen and dedicated community member of Victoria Town in southern Manchester, died after a crowd of people beat him on Lower Manchester Road. Powell, who is said to have mistakenly identified Campbell as a thief, was offered bail on June 2nd in the sum of $500,000. His attorney, Yolanda Kiffin, later told reporters that a committal hearing, which was set for Wednesday, was postponed to October 26 as a post-mortem report is outstanding. Powell is to return to court on October 26. JPS technician begs for leniency for a mother of 4 who stole electricity. A Jamaica Public Service JPS technician pleaded with a parish judge on Tuesday for leniency for a struggling mother of 4 charged with stealing electricity. The technician who investigated the woman told Senior Parish Judge Lorian Cole Montague that her living condition is not desirable. The woman's name is being withheld to protect her children ages ranging from 12 to 20 years. Her condition is not good. It doesn't stay well. I don't know she's going to pay, the JPS technician said. Seemingly intrigued that a JPS employee was playing on the woman's behalf, the judge said, "I am going to fine her $50,000. The woman explained that she has been unable to work since January after she met in an accident at the construction site she was working at. The accused, who was wearing a neck brace, told the court that she started stealing electricity 2 months ago. "I know that things are not easy for all of us, but as you know, when there is a usage of electricity, if she doesn't pay it, I am likely to be absorbing the cost because that is how the JPS operates," the judge said. Continuing, she told the technician that it was noble for him to ask for leniency on the woman's behalf. Turning to the woman, Cole Montague asked if she had been regularized, to which she answered no, because she has no money to do so. "I'm not working right now, Your Honor, because of the accident," the woman said. When asked how she is surviving, the woman explained that she was able to provide for herself and her children by using money from her sick father's bank card, whom she cared for. However, she said this stopped after her electricity was cut and her family members took her father and the bank card because she had no electricity. After hearing the plight of the mother of four, the judge declined to admonish and discharge her in note of the $50,000 fine. "I feel for you in light of your hardship, but it cannot continue, so I am giving you a very firm warning. And you have to be careful too. With children, you cannot have candles and all those sort of things unattended. That would end up with a worse tragedy for all of us," the judge continued. Lender walks free after selling delinquent borrower's car. The owner of a loan agency was set off the hook after a parish court offered no evidence against him for the offense of stealing a 2000 Toyota RAV4 from a client. The accused, Robert Knox, pleaded not guilty to the charge of larceny of a vehicle when he stood before Senior Parish Judge Laurie Ann Cole Montague at the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday. The allegations are that on October 23, 2021, the complainant borrowed $300,000 from the accused man. The 2000 Toyota RAV4 motor car was used as collateral. It was agreed that she would repay this money with interest by November 23, 2021. The interest amounted to $51,000. The complainant, who did not appear in court, failed to make the payment, and it was agreed with Knox that she will pay 3 payments of $51,000 for 3 months, ending in January 2022. The court was told that she made payments but was short every month. When the money was not paid, Knox reportedly went to her house and asked for the vehicle, and she complied. The accused man already had the title for the vehicle when she used it as collateral. He then sold the vehicle for the outstanding sum. The woman made a report to the police, and Knox was charged for stealing the vehicle on January 28, 2022, contrary to Section 5 of the Larceny Act. Your Honor, in this matter, the prosecution officer no evidence against the accused man, the prosecution said. "Mr. Knox, the learned clerk of courts, has offered no evidence against you, sir. You are free to go," Cole Montague told him. "Thank you, Your Honor," Knox stated. Health Department closes 6 mobile businesses. 4 supermarkets, a restaurant, and a bakery in Montego Bay were on Tuesday ordered closed by health officials, and there are plans to focus on street food vendors next. Some of the breaches identified were pest infestation and temperature abuse during cold storage. Additionally, 400 pounds of pig carcass that were found uninspected in storage were seized and condemned, said Chief Public Health Inspector for the parish, Sharika Lewis. She said rat-bitten fruit juices were also seen during a visit to one of the business places. 14 establishments were visited by health officials, the police, and representatives from the National Solid Waste Management Authority as part of the ongoing thrust to restore public order in St. James, dubbed Operation Restore Paradise. Tuesday's closures were the first major clampdown by health officials since the initiative was launched in August. "We have been closing several food establishments in any one day, so that is a normal part of our operations here in St. James, but because of the focus yesterday, that's why we were able to close such a large number," Lewis explained on Wednesday. "It is a concern, and we want operators of food establishments to ensure that they are maintaining minimum acceptable standards of the public health food handling regulations," she appealed. Tuesday's clampdown focused mostly on establishment within the commercial area of St. James Street. Lewis said there are plans to do a nighttime operation that will focus on street food vendors. She also urged consumers to be careful. "When you're purchasing food items, ensure you purchase from a reputable source. We'll conduct inspections for certified food establishments that are issued with health certificates that should be placed in a conspicuous area in the establishment where you can easily see it," she advised. City of Kingston welcomes sign to be erected at downtown waterfront. Plans are advanced for the erection of a City of Kingston welcome sign. Mayor of Kingston, Delroy Williams, speaking at Tuesday's monthly meeting at the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, said the structure will be in the vicinity of the waterfront in downtown Kingston. He said the sign is intended to promote the city as a desirable visitors' destination, business location, and a place to call home. We have been working on a City of Kingston sign since 2017. We put out our first design on social media to invite the public to participate. We received a lot of recommendations and feedback, which we have incorporated into what the sign is now, Williams stated. He informed that dialogue has been undertaken with representatives from the Urban Development Corporation UDC, central government, and the Port Authority of Jamaica, as well as private sector partners regarding the erection of the sign. We really want to get this sign up as fast as we can, and I believe that we are pushing to have it within months now. Of course, we would have to start the process of procurement, he said. He noted that councils have had the opportunity to provide feedback on the sign, noting that some have already done so. Williams said the sign will be tied into the transformation of the waterfront and the general downtown development. Where we really want to put the sign was in the harbor. That was our original thought, but as you know, that is quite an expensive venture that we could not undertake, so we are putting the sign on land, he said. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell